What's up everybody, it's TKE, and today I have another rebuilding battle for you, and this time it's against LEO2K. So Leo's a guy from Australia again, and really he's a smaller YouTuber than me even, and you know, so many people have helped me out and like given me the opportunity to collab with them, and it's helped me grow my channel, and I want to do the same for him. So he's got about like 600 subs, so if you guys are watching this, please make sure to go over, check his channel out, and sub to him, help him out. He's doing great work. I mean, you know, the guy, I watched some of his videos and I think he's got what it takes. So hopefully this helps him out a bit. But we are going to be rebuilding the New York Knicks, and we're going to see who can build the better team at the end of it. And for those of you who are not subscribed, there's an incentive to subscribe, and it is a $30 NBAstore.com giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment section below that you want to enter my giveaway, and I will make sure to get you in there. We're like 80 away, guys. It's super exciting. Thank you all. Let's get into this video. So we are doing start today with the Knicks, and then we have 3 seasons after this, and then at the end of it, you guys will be able to vote in the straw poll in the comment section, or not in the comments, in the description, and say who had the better team. Was it me or was it him? We will see. So I'll simulate the rest of this season, and then we will get into the off season because the Knicks are obviously not going to make the playoffs, and then we'll try to build a better team than Leo. So with the season wrapping up, we did have Giannis winning MVP, Ja Morant won Rookie of the Year, 6th man was Montrez, Kawhi won Defensive Player of the Year, Bam Adebayo won Most Improved, and Coach Bud won Coach of the Year. So here's the All-NBA teams if anybody is interested in those at all. Obviously not going to have any of the Knicks on there, but the Knicks did not make the playoffs, so we'll simulate the playoffs. I'll catch you guys after those, and then we'll get into the offseason. So the Clippers win 5 games with the Bucks, and they won the championship. Kawhi Leonard did win Finals MVP. And now we'll go see where our draft pick is. We should have a top 3 pick in this draft, I'm guessing, because I don't think we traded away our draft pick. We're projected number 3, so let's see where that falls. We jump up to 1. Let's go. I don't know who I'm going to take yet. Also, we need to fire David Fizdale while we're here and bring in a better coach. So we're going to try and bring in Michael Stauffer. Hopefully he will come into the team, and assistant GM needs to go because he is not good at trading, and we need to make trades. I mean, this team's not going to build itself, so we'll try and get Michael Williams in here too. We'll offer him a pretty solid deal, and let's see if those two sign. They do. And who else do we need? Assistant coach is fine. We need a better trainer. So we will bring in, let's see. We'll try and bring in Donald Jones. Hopefully he will come to the team. Alright, so we should be pretty set actually now. So, number 1 overall, I'm going to see who's out there. Anthony Edwards is a player that I'm thinking of doing. Like James Wiseman, he's going to be so good though. Man. LaMelo Ball, also Cole Anthony. Yeah. I'm going to go with Anthony Edwards. I never draft him. So we'll do that. If we have to trade RJ Barrett or something, we will. And at 30, we're going to be able to get just like... Oh, Daniel Oturu's here? That's not bad. Gregory McCaw. I don't know if that's a real person. Daniel Oturu obviously is a real person. He's a Minnesota Golden Gopher. And yeah, we'll take him. We're going to accept team options on Peyton, Gibson, Portis. I'm going to want to trade these guys. So... I'm not just going to let them walk for nothing. And let's get into free agency. Do we have enough money for Anthony Davis? We do not have enough money for Anthony Davis, but I was going to trade some of those players that I just picked up team options on. So to get the Pistons' first round pick, I would have to trade like Taj Gibson, or I could trade Taj and Elfrid Payton and get 2 picks in the next 2 years. Or Bobby Portis. I'm going to do this one because it's a lot of money. We're going to get their pick, which should be like a top 3 pick, honestly. Like, that's going to be a really good pick. I'm going to see if there's another pick we can trade for as well. And we're going to probably trade Elfrid Payton for the Cavs 2021 pick, too. I mean, I could trade Frank Ntilikina, but that's like pick swaps. I want this pick here, so we'll do this trade. We're freeing up a bunch of money. We're hopefully going to bring in Anthony Davis. So we're going to bring in Clint Capella. We have to send out Daniel Oturu, but that's okay. We're also bringing in the Hawks 2022 pick, and we're actually saving a few $1 million with this one. Now, do we have enough money to throw at Anthony Davis? I'm really hoping we can get Anthony Davis. That would be absolutely huge. We're going to give him the no trade clause. We're going to give him everything, the player option, no trade clause, offer him that. And we'll also offer a contract to Hassan Whiteside because, like I said, we can always trade him after. And Anthony Davis is agreeing to come to the team, so we'll have him for the next 3 years for sure, which is going to be awesome. We're going to match Kadeem Allen and Kenny Wooten. Hassan Whiteside signed with the Raptors. I don't care. That's awesome. We have Anthony Davis. Let's just get out of moratorium and now see if there's any other players we can sign. Fred VanVleet would be a nice player to bring in probably, and we can just trade him if we want to. So we'll offer him a contract. We'll offer him this 3-year contract. See if he will take that. And Freddie is also coming to the team. So now who else can we bring in? Is there anybody? John Henson. We'll offer him a contract. Oh, we don't have enough money for him. We'll offer him this then, I guess. And he takes that. And we should be pretty good now, honestly. So we actually have 3 training camps. Untapped Potential will definitely be going to... We'll send it to RJ Barrett. And we'll also send it to Anthony Edwards. He probably doesn't really need it. But, well, maybe we'll send it to Freddie. Yeah, and then probably... Anthony Edwards, I guess. He probably really didn't need that. But he was only an A, now he's an A+, so that's fine. So I could trade Mitchell Robinson, Fred VanVleet for Jaylen Brown, per se. That would be a good trade. 2021 pick from who? The Hornets? Yeah, but that's a lot of value to just throw out the door for 1 pick. Domantas Sabonis, Derrick Rose, Hassan Whiteside, Robert Covington. DeJounte Murray is also a player. Do we need a point guard? We could use a point guard, but we could also probably... Actually, we probably could use a point guard more than, like, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown would run shooting guard for us. Anthony Edwards would run... You know, let me see here quick. How many years are left on Murray's deal? 4 years, he's making $14 million. And for Jaylen Brown, 4 years, he's making $22 million. So I think we'll go with DeJounte Murray and Lucas Amanek. And we got that deal done. We're going to bring in the first-round pick from the Hornets and Malik Monk. That's a decent deal. We're going to have a lot of first-round picks to build with. We're going to trade Kevin Knox and J.R. Smith for Nico Mannion and DeLon Wright. So that's pretty good. Nico Mannion will run in the G League this season. So we're going to trade Frank Ntilikina, Dennis Smith Jr. for Larry Nance and Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. will run that small forward for us. He's not going to be great, but he's going to develop this season. So this is what the lineup will look like. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I mean, we have Anthony Davis, we have Clint Capella, so that's good. The bench isn't great, but, I mean, this is early on. We got time to build, and I got so many draft picks that I can trade with people or just pick people because they'll have a couple of years to develop. It's going to be a good video, and we'll simulate this season. Hopefully, we're good. We'll see where our picks fall. I'll catch you guys at the end of it. So the team started off kind of slow, but they really picked things up. They end up winning 59 games. Giannis won MVP, LaMelo Ball won Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man went to Dennis Schroeder, Kawhi won Defensive Player, Kristaps won Most Improved, Brett Brown won Coach of the Year. So here are the All-NBA teams. Do we see Anthony Davis anywhere? We do not. Rookie teams, or defensive teams, we do not see anyone. Oh yeah, Anthony Davis did make defensive team, and Anthony Edwards made All-Rookie First Team. Okay, so that's pretty encouraging. We actually ended up as the 1 seed. I was not thinking we would be this good. We're going up against Atlanta. Let's simulate. Let's check the stats before we simulate anything. Anthony Davis averaged 23 points. Edwards had 17 points. That's good. Malik Monk actually played really well. DeJounte Murray played well. Clint Capella, he played good too. So, yeah, the team is good. Let's simulate this first round against the Hawks. Like I said, championships and stuff does not matter. We're just trying to see who can build the best team. So we won that one 4-1. Now we're going up against Philly and see if we can beat Philly. And we go 7 games with Philly, but we do end up winning. Now time to play Boston. And we sweep Boston, which is kind of interesting because I feel like they definitely could have stolen a couple games from us. And now we're going to simulate the NBA Finals against the Clippers. And we go 6 games. We do win. Anthony Davis is the Finals MVP. So we have 3 picks that are projected to be in the top 8. We have 2, 5, and 8. So we'll see where we end up getting all these picks at. And we end up with 6, 7, and 9. So we fell. It is what it is. We also have picks 25 and 22. I didn't mention that earlier, but I might try and trade one of them with Larry Nance Jr. if we can. and see if we can just bring in somebody that makes a little bit less money or something else. We could get pick 11 for Larry Nance and pick 25. That might be something we could do. We also bring in a first round pick in the future. Getting pick 11 will be good. So we're going to do that, and we'll get on with the draft. At pick 7, I think we're going to go with Evan Mobley. At pick 8, we're going to take Terrence Clark. At pick 9, we're going to take Caleb Love. At pick 11, we are going to be taking Scotty Barnes. And at pick 22, we are going to take Scotty Lewis. And I think that's all the picks we have, so I will get out of this draft. So DeLon Wright's going to be traded for a couple first-round picks probably, or for Daniel Gafford. We'll trade him for Daniel Gafford. So we're going to trade DeJounte Murray, I think, for Colin Sexton and Jetty Osman. We're trading in a first-round pick as well, but that's okay. So I think we're going to trade Clint Capella and Jetty Osman and bring Mitchell Robinson back in. We're going to trade John Henson and Joe Harris for a couple first-round picks next year. So we're going to offer a contract to De'Aaron Fox now. Hopefully he would take it. But he is a restricted free agent, so he might not. We'll also offer one to Derrick Rose because he could be a decent trade piece. See if we can get either of these two. De'Aaron Fox is signing, but he got matched by the Kings. So we did not get Derrick Rose, I don't think. Yeah, we did not get Derrick Rose. So let's see if we can get somebody else. Could we afford Victor Oladipo? We could afford Oladipo. We'll throw him a contract. And can we afford Bam at all? Oh, we could afford Bam. I will sign Bam if we can sign Bam. And Victor Oladipo is signing. Bam is signing back with the Heat. We'll try and bring in Duncan Robinson if we have the money to do that. And we do bring in Duncan Robinson. And do we have money for anybody else? Meyers Leonard. We'll offer him a minimum contract. And he comes to the team as well. Okay, so untapped potential. First one is going to Nico Mannion. He's up to an 80, so running him in the G League was a good move last year. Untapped potential also go to Kevin Porter Jr. And then we'll send the last one to Evan Mobley. So we actually do have to like cut 3 people, or I can trade 3 people. I'm gonna try and trade 3 people. Well, I'll cut Meyers Leonard because we don't need him. And I'll see if I can trade other people and try and get something for him before we get into the season. Trey Jones and a top 3 protected pick. We'll do that one. And I think that Obi Toppin trade is probably the best one we're going to do. I don't want to turn down another first round pick, so let's get into the season. And we have a decent number of picks for this coming draft as well, but I don't know if I really need to use them all. Here's what the lineup would look like as of now, but I'm going to want to trade people for sure. But first thing I want to do is see if Anthony Edwards goes up as a small forward. He stays at an 85, so we'll run him there. And we need to trade one of Colin Sexton or Victor Oladipo. Hopefully bring in a point guard for one of them. See if we can bring in a point guard or something. DeJounte Murray could come back. And we'd also still do a pick swap. I probably shouldn't have traded Murray in the first place, but I did. And I think I want to bring him back in. I could also bring in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but he's on a one-year contract too, and I don't want to risk not being able to sign him. So DeJounte Murray can come back to the team. Evan Mobley, he'll go to the G League. And Nico, he will also go to the G League again because this season, again, does not matter. I'll try and make a couple more trades, and then we'll get on with this season. So we're going to trade Victor Oladipo and Trey Jones and a first-round pick for Rudy Gobert and Miles Bridges. That's a good player to bring in. So, I think we're going to trade for Shai. We'll try and see if we can bring him back this offseason, but I think that's too good a move to pass up. So we make that move. We have DeJounte Murray, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis, Rudy Gobert, off the bench, Mitchell Robinson, Obi Toppin, Miles Bridges, Kevin Porter Jr., and Daniel Gafford. So I'm going to trade like Bridges and try and get a point guard off the bench just for this season, but Nico Mannion will be that player in the future. We're going to bring in DiVincenzo. We'll switch him to a point guard, and we should be good. So we'll simulate this season. Hopefully the team's good, but it doesn't really matter. I'll catch you guys at the end of this season. So we went 73-9, tying the NBA record for best record ever, and Luka Doncic won MVP, Cade Cunningham won Rookie of the Year, Cole Anthony won Sixth Man, Kawhi Leonard won Defensive Player, and Daniel Gafford won Most Improved. And Michael Stauffer obviously did win Coach of the Year. Here are the All-NBA teams. Any Knicks not on first team or second team or third team. Defensive team, we do not have anybody on first team. We do have Anthony Davis on second team. I'm surprised we didn't get Rudy Gobert on one of them. All rookie first team is this. Second team, here, I don't think we had anybody. We did not. We're going to be the 1 seed. Let's check out the stats for this season. And we have Anthony Davis averaging 20. Shai averaged 20. Edwards played well. Toppin played pretty well. So pretty good stuff, honestly, for the most part. Let's simulate the playoffs. We're going up against Miami. Hopefully we can win. But again, like always, this doesn't matter in this type of video. So we do win against Miami 4-0. We're going up against Philly now, the 5 seed. And we go 3-0 against them. We're going up against Cleveland now, who is the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference Finals. And slight work of them, 4-0, and now we're going up against Clippers. And we end up going 16-0 through the playoffs, and we do win the championship. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is actually the Finals MVP this year, not Anthony Davis. I could trade Cantor and get pick 8. I might do that. We'd also have to trade away pick 26 or 30. I don't remember which one. Yeah, 26. Yeah, we'll trade him for pick 8 and also a 2024 first-round pick. At 8, we're going to be selecting Adrian Griffith Jr., and at 30th, we're just going to select whoever. I don't really know who's here. Alan Meyers, sure. And here at options, we're going to accept team options on Edwards, Mannion, Toppin, Porter Jr., Samanik. Yeah, all of them, we're going to accept their offers. Qualifying offer will go to Donte DiVincenzo and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So we're going to match DiVincenzo's offer from the Bucks. And Shai does accept the qualifying offer. I think we lost Mitchell Robinson, which is okay. He was going to be making a lot of money. So 3 training camps again. Untapped potential will go to Nico Mannion again. He's up to an 87. And who else should get it? Evan Mobley's up to an 87. We'll send it to him. And then probably to like Kevin Porter Jr. as well. Or Obi Toppin. We'll go to Kevin Porter Jr. Okay. So I think we're going to trade Obi Toppin for Matisse Thybulle. Little bit of an upgrade, and it doesn't matter too much. So we're going to trade Adrian Griffin Jr., Lucas Samanik for DeAndre Jordan to play our backup center. Yeah, so this team is going to be solid, and this is what we're going to run. I'm going to go down to probably to a 10-man rotation, I think. And then we should be pretty set. I'll make sure the system's good, and then we'll simulate this season. So, yep, this is the rotation now, and Donte DiVincenzo falls just outside of it. I'm just going to run it how it is, and I think this should be a better team than Leo's. I have no idea how his team's going to look, but it will be interesting to see it afterwards. Make sure you guys do vote, but I'll catch you at the end of the season. So we actually did end up 2 games worse than last year, but we're 71-11. Luka won MVP, Chet Holmgren won Rookie of the Year, Cole Anthony 6th man, Giannis won Defensive Player, Tyrese Halliburton won Most Improved, and Michael Stauffer again wins Coach of the Year. Here's the All-NBA teams. No Knicks on first team or second team or third team. Defensive teams, we have Anthony Davis and Rudy Gobert. And then rookie teams, we have Nico Mannion, and I think that's it. So, let's simulate the playoffs first. We'll see how good we do, and then we'll go check out the teams for the last time, and you guys can vote on who you think had the better team. So we won 4-1, and then 4-3, and then 4-1, and 4-0, and we are the champions. Anthony Davis, again, wins Finals MVP. So let's check out our stats quick. For the season, Anthony Davis averaged 22, Anthony Edwards averaged 20, Shea averaged 17, Mobley averaged 15, Mannion 15. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Here is the final rotation that you guys should look at to make your decision. We have a starting lineup of all 90 plus. Anthony Davis here is a 99, Edwards is a 92, Rudy Gobert is a 91. Then off the bench we have 2 88s, an 85, and 2 86s, plus an 84 that couldn't even make the rotation, and an 81, and an 80. So this team is really stacked. I would be surprised if Leo can get as good a team as me. But make sure you guys do vote. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave it a like. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you guys have any suggestions, put them in the comment section below. Other than that, it's been TKE, it's been real, peace out.